I'm 79 years old, and I just did something for the first time in my life. I chose myself. I'm 79 years old. And if you're a woman who's ever felt like your dreams have to wait until everyone else is taken care of, please don't click away yet. This might be the most important few minutes you spend today, because I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes, remembering the day I finally touched a piano again after 71 years, and realized I had almost let my entire life slip away without ever choosing myself. I spent decades being the perfect wife, the perfect mother, the perfect everything for everyone else. And one quiet afternoon, the silence in my empty house hit me like a wave. I was free for the first time, and I had no idea who I was anymore. The role I played for decades. For most of my life, I truly believed that a good woman's job was to hold it all together, keep the family close, be the rock everyone leaned on, the listener, the fixer, the one who smiled through exhaustion, never complained, never asked for too much, never dared to put herself anywhere but last. I thought that was love. I thought that was strength. I thought that was what made me valuable. I was so wrong. I poured over 50 years into making sure everyone around me felt safe and loved, while my own voice, my own joy, my own dreams quietly faded away. The moment silence became too loud. 8 years ago, everything changed. My youngest child moved far away. The house that had always been full of noise and need suddenly went quiet, and for the first time since I was 21, no one needed me every single day. I was finally free, and I was utterly lost. Not because I didn't love my family, I loved them with every piece of my heart, but because I had built my whole identity around them. I didn't know what made me happy when no one else was watching. I didn't know what I wanted when there was no one left to please. That emptiness hurt deeper than any fight or loss I'd ever faced. Looking back at the life I built, let me take you back. I married at 21 in 1967. Times were different. A woman's choices felt limited. My parents told me, find a good man, build a home, raise good children. That's the highest calling. So I did. He was kind, steady, hardworking. We had 4 children in 10 years. I stayed home. I ran the house. I volunteered at school. I planned every birthday, every holiday, every Sunday dinner. I was the glue that kept everything together, and I was proud of it. I really was. But deep inside, there was always this quiet pull toward music. When I was younger, I played the piano beautifully. I dreamed of taking lessons again, maybe teaching one day, or simply playing for myself in the evenings. The dream I kept putting off. I mentioned it once when the kids were little. My husband said, "We can't afford lessons right now. The kids need braces, sports, college savings." So I let it go. When the children were teenagers, I brought it up again. Money was a little easier then, but he was buried in work stress, chasing a promotion with longer hours. "Wait till things calm down," he said. So I waited. When the kids went to college, I thought, now's my chance. But then came weddings, grandchildren, helping with down payments, being there for every emergency. How could I spend time and money on piano when my daughter needed help with a newborn or my son was struggling in his marriage? So I waited again. At 65, my husband retired. We traveled some. I hoped we might take classes together, but his health began to decline. Doctor appointments, medications, keeping him comfortable. I waited. The day I faced the dusty piano. Then at 71, the last grandchild didn't need regular babysitting anymore. The house was quiet. My husband was content with his shows. One afternoon, I sat in the living room and stared at the dusty piano we'd bought for the children decades ago. I pressed a single key. It was badly out of tune, and I broke down and cried, because in that moment I saw it clearly. I had spent my entire life waiting for the right time to claim even a tiny piece of myself, and the right time had never arrived. The truth they never told us. Here's what no one ever told me, and what far too many women still aren't told. Being needed is not the same as being fulfilled. You can love your family with everything you have and still deserve something that belongs only to you. You can be an incredible mother, wife, daughter, friend, and still have dreams that aren't about anyone else. We were taught that putting ourselves last was noble, that our worth came from how much we gave. It's a trap, a slow, quiet trap. Because one day the people you poured everything into don't need you the same way. And you're left staring at a stranger in the mirror, wondering where you went. The change that came at 71, after that afternoon at the piano, I mourned. I mourned the years I'd given away without question. I mourned the music I never made. I mourned the woman I might have been alongside the one I became. But then, at 71, I stopped mourning and started living. I signed up for piano lessons at the community center. I was 40 years older than everyone else. My fingers were stiff. I made plenty of mistakes, but every single note felt like taking back a piece of my soul. I joined a small playing group that meets weekly. I began composing tiny pieces, just for myself. I traveled alone for the first time, a music festival in New Orleans, a peaceful retreat in the mountains where I could practice undisturbed. I learned to say, I can't this weekend, I have plans. My children were shocked at first. Then they adapted. Some even told me they were proud. The richest years of my life. I'm 79 now, and these past 8 years have been the fullest, most joyful years I've ever known. I'm no longer anyone's full-time caregiver. I'm not waiting for the next family need. I'm simply me. A woman who wakes up eager to practice a new piece, who has friends she met through music, who travels to hear orchestras in far-off cities, who finally knows the freedom of choosing herself every day. But some nights it still keeps me awake. I waited 71 years to begin, 71 years of supporting, organizing, holding everything together. I can't get those years back. What I wish someone had told me, so I'm telling you now, what I desperately wish someone had told me at 20, 30, 50. You are allowed to have something that's only yours. You are allowed to guard your time, your energy, your passions. You are allowed to say, this matters to me, even if no one else gets it. You think there will always be a later, after the kids are grown, after the career is set, after parents are settled, after retirement, but later keeps moving. Life doesn't pause. Obligations keep coming. And one day you wake up and realize you've lived everyone else's dreams but your own. Don't let that happen. If you love to paint, paint now. If you dream of starting a business, start small today. If you long to write, write this week. If you need rest, take it without guilt. If any relationship asks you to shrink, speak up. Set boundaries. Walk away if you have to. It isn't selfish, it's necessary. You'll be a better partner, mother, friend, when you're whole. You can't keep pouring light when your own flame is dying. The choices you have that we didn't. Women of my generation were taught to dim our light so others could shine. But you don't have to. You have choices we could only dream of. Use them, take up space, play your music, whatever that means for you, while you still can. Because one day the house will be quiet, the phone won't ring as much. and you'll want to know exactly who you are when no one needs fixing. Who I am now, I know now. I'm the woman who plays the piano every morning, who has sheet music scattered across the table, who feels most alive when her fingers dance across the keys. And I'm happier, truly, deeply happier than I've ever been. But these precious years are so few compared to the ones I spent waiting. You still have time, so much time, but only if you stop waiting. Your life is happening right now, not after the next milestone, not when everyone else is taken care of, right now. The question only you can answer: what will you do with it? Will you keep holding the world together for others, or will you finally build something beautiful just for you? The choice is yours. Make it today, because time doesn't wait, and neither should you. If this touched your heart, please share it, not for me, for every woman who's still waiting for permission, for every woman who thinks her dreams must come last. Tell her they don't. The permission is already yours. Now go live. I'm 79 years old, and I just did something for the first time in my life. I chose myself.